Hey, Bolo Buddies, thanks for watching. All right, I have a featured seller here, and this featured seller is a little bit special because he is a member of my Facebook group, and this is the person who I did not know, and I still do not know personally. I've never met him. We've just chatted on Facebook, but he talked me into doing Poshmark, and I am so glad that he did because on days when I sell nothing on eBay, sometimes I sell something on Poshmark, and I'm loving Poshmark, okay? It's very simple. But anyway, so kind of what happened was I was talking about on a selling platform about how my sales are such a roller coaster on eBay and I'll have highs and then it'll be like my store's shut down and nothing is happening. And it was funny because we were peaking on the same day and the other days when our sales were low, it was like our sales were the same. You know, days were good. I'm like, we must be on the same schedule. You know, it was kind of a joke. But it turned out, and he's like, hey, are you selling on Poshmark? And I'm like, no, I'm not selling on Poshmark. I don't want to sell on any other platform. I love eBay. I'm not doing it. And then he kept sending me his solds. And I'm like, man, this guy's really selling a lot of stuff on Poshmark. Maybe I should think about this. And I was like, no, 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 I'm not doing it. And then he kept sending me his solds like week after week. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it. So he was kind of my helper with Poshmark, if I guess is how I'll say. Like if I had a question, I would message him and it was awesome. And I'm glad I did it. So if you're thinking about trying Poshmark, I highly recommend it. It doesn't hurt to have another platform. I'm not saying quit eBay by any means. I love eBay. And I even ended up branching out to Mercari. And I'm pretty sure he's the one that talked me into that also. So lots going on. I am full-time. This is what I do as my full-time job. And this whole YouTube thing has kind of turned into another job. I'm trying to get you guys lots of good content. So we are going to get started here. Like I said, part of this video is eBay and part of it is Poshmark. This guy has awesome bolos. Most of his stuff comes from the Goodwill bins. If you don't know what that is, it's the Goodwill outlet. They call it the bins, and everything he purchases is $1.39 a pound when he gets it from the bins. So we are going to get started here. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do that. I'd appreciate it. And if you can comment and like the video, that pushes me up in the search results, which is greatly appreciated also. The first item we have it here is these Nike SFB special field boots. He picked these up at the bins. So again, $1.39 a pound. I mean, they probably weigh 2 or 3 pounds. So I'm guessing he had less than $5 in these, and they sold for $39.99. Now, another thing about this seller, I was totally like, I'm not doing used shoes. I'm not doing used shoes. I have no interest in used shoes. Well, the first garage sale of 2019 that I went to this year, I have a video on it. Go check it out. But they had some used shoes. And I'm like, these look like expensive used shoes. And I ended up buying them. And I did really well. And then there was another pair of shoes and they were brand new in the box. Like they bought them and never wore them. And I ended up buying those and they sold right away also. So I am now selling used shoes. But anyway, I have a video coming up that will show you what shoes I bought. I paid $5 for them and I sold them for $79. So be sure to check out that video. It has not posted yet, but it will be me as the featured seller in some of my bolos that I found. And that is one of my items. So stay tuned for that. All right. Now, this is amazing, this next one. Okay. So this seller makes jewelry. And this is beautiful. This is a bracelet. It's a cuff bracelet. I absolutely love it. I mean, it is amazing. He made this out of a bowl, guys. Okay, so he bought a bowl. Sorry, you still there? I don't know what just happened. I'll have to try and edit that out. The only thing I know how to edit is to clip out little sections. So my computer just did something funky. Okay, so anyway, he bought a bowl and he paid $200 for this bowl. And he thinks he can make 4 bracelets out of it and still have extra silver left over. So this is one of the bracelets, and he took a best offer on this for $125. So he did pay $200 for the bowl, so it wasn't like a cheap bowl, but he should get 4 bracelets out of it. So it's pretty amazing. I wish I had a picture of what the bowl, what it looked like before. So I'm hoping I can message him and see if he can get me a picture, and then I'll post that in the Facebook group. And he doesn't have any more made yet because I was like, oh my gosh, you got to get more of these made. They're amazing. I mean, I can see lots of people being interested in this. He also makes spoon rings, but yeah, I love this bracelet idea. Super cool. Amazing. Okay, so the next item are these boots, and they're Brahma, B-R-A-M-A, and they're black leather biker boots. And he got these at the BINS, so again, $1.39 a pound, and he sold them for $47.99. Bass vintage hiking boots. So again, another pair of boots. These are pre-owned. He got them at the BINS, so $1.39 a pound, and he sold them for $51.99. And these did have free shipping, but still, I mean, I'm guessing he had less than $5 in them. This is like dressing, medical dressing, and he picked these up at the BINS, and there's 5 pieces in each one, I do believe. So, you know, it's 3 boxes of 5. So what, 15? And he sold that for $30. And that has to weigh like nothing. I mean, I'm guessing he probably had less than $1 in that. Okay, this Champion reverse weave vintage teal crew neck sweatshirt, size small. It almost, those sleeves look so short. Is it me, or do those sleeves look short? Maybe it's just because it's a small, I don't know. But he got this at the BINS, and so by weight. So I'm guessing less than $3, and he sold it for $99.99. It's just an old Champion sweatshirt. I completely don't understand this one, but there are a lot of things that this guy sells where I'm kind of like, what? It says reverse weave. Maybe that's something, I don't know. But it looks small. But maybe it's just how it fits on the mannequin. But hey, he sold it for $99. So more power to him. If you can sell a Champion sweatshirt for $99, that is amazing. All right, this North Face puffer coat, he got it at the BINS, and he took a best offer of $90. So there you have it, guys. Those are the eBay BOLOs. This guy has like the best bins I have ever seen. Before I go into his Poshmark, I'm going to show you see other items, and we're going to go to, let's go to newly listed. I know that he said he just got a bunch of jewelry that he's going to be listing, but I'm not sure if he's gotten any of it up. Yeah, these look like they're new listings. So vintage sterling silver charms. So yeah, he just got all of this jewelry. I think he listed it yesterday. So definitely go check that out. Everything looks like it's auction. Prices seem to be really fair. Good starting points. Look at these crazy rings. Very cool stuff. Man, he was busy. Last night I messaged him and I'm like, I'm going to work on your video tomorrow. And he's like, I'm going to be posting some jewelry. Oh, there's a marijuana pot leaf. That's interesting. It'll probably sell. But anyway, so he got all of this up last night. So talk about a listing machine. Geesh. All of this is new. All of this jewelry. Here's a tent, a North Face tent. That's cool. So yeah, he always has cool stuff. He always has awesome shoes. Here's another pair. So very, very cool. All right. So if you want to check out his store, I will post it down in the description of the video, and you can go check it out. All right. So Poshmark, Birkenstocks. These are a little bit of a retail arbitrage type deal. He got them new at the store and he paid $12 for them. So these are brand new. And he sold them on Poshmark for $58. So he bought them for $12, sold them for $58. Posh takes 20%. Oh, so $12 approximately Posh took. So 24. So he still made over $30 profit on this item. And then there's actually another pair that he got. And they're super pretty. Very girly. But yeah, So he got 2 pair of those, $12 each, sold them for $58. And he did not tell me what store. He just said new from the store. So I didn't get that secret out of him. This is a 1996 Atlanta Olympics polo shirt. And let's see, it looks like it says Hanes. So this was purchased at an estate sale for $5 and he sold it for $40. All right, this Adidas bag from 1990. It's a soccer bag. It's pretty cool. This came from the BINS, so he probably had $2 or $3 in it, and it sold for $36 on Poshmark. North Face coat. This guy finds so much North Face at his Goodwill bins. So Goodwill bins, $1.39 a pound. I don't know. I mean, 3 or 4 pounds probably. So I'd say $5, maybe $6. And let's see. He sold this for $115. So he paid $5 or $6, sold it for $115. Amazing. Yeah, if only every listing we could find for like $5 and sell for $100, how amazing would that be? All right, JanSport backpack. He got this at the BINS and sold it for $75. So the JanSport backpacks are definitely a decent BOLO. Let me see if I can, let me go into, I just want to show you guys. Oh, it's going to make me log in. Are you serious? I just want to search again. Let me just put in, need to add vintage. I know that they were going for big money on eBay also, but I just kind of want to see if they're still trending high or if they have kind of come down in price. So I always search highest first. Let's do auction. Highest first. So that one went for 58, 62, 53. There's one for 60. So yeah, I mean, there's still some decent ones that are going for good money. And again, you know, on the opposite end of it, if you go to lowest first, you know, you're going to see these look like they're all not maybe as old from the 90s. So definitely do your research, but it's definitely something if you can pick it up for like $1 or $2, I would definitely recommend it. Let's get back to where we were. All right, this one is super cool. It's just a rockabilly shirt, and I kind of love it. I'm surprised it actually didn't sell for more. Let me see if I can get a picture of the tag for you guys. Roper. Roper is the brand. It's a snap shirt. I kind of love it. It's super cool. I don't know. Do you guys think it's cool? Comment below. Anyway, he got this at the BINS and he sold it for $45. All right, here's another Champion sweatshirt. This guy is killing it with Champion sweatshirts. I mean, seriously, $67 he got for this Champion sweatshirt. He got it at the BINS, so he probably had a couple bucks in it and sold it for $67. This is a Briggs and Stratton vintage palm stocking hat. So they call this thing up here like a palm. And he got this at the BINS, so I'm guessing he had like $1 in it and he sold it for $25. And I need one of these mannequin heads. I don't have a mannequin head. I need a mannequin head. Does anybody use a mannequin head, or what do you guys use to display your hats? All right, here's another one. I'm telling you, he sells stuff I would just walk right by. Gap sweatshirt. It's a vintage Gap sailing crew neck sweatshirt. Again, he sold it for $36. I mean, that's pretty amazing. And he got it at the BINS, so it was probably a couple bucks, and sold it for $36. So, super cool. I'm going to take you into his Poshmark closet. And again, I will post this down in the description also so you guys can find him. call and I had to pause the video. So where was I? I was talking about this cool cuff. So I think he has 3 more that he can make. So there may be, I don't know, but he still has it listed, or he just didn't take it off Poshmark when it sold on eBay. I am not sure, but it is super cool. Let's see what else we got here. I'm going to go to high to low and see what else he has. So he's got these, he always, I'm telling you, has awesome stuff. These Adidas shoes, this Ralph Lauren awesome jacket, Woolrich backpack, North Face coat, Nike coat, never heard of this, OG Weatherfield coat, a London Bridge, oh, that sold. And this must have sold because it's not for sale. Anyway, Coach bag. Here's a, looks vintage, Starters Diamond Collection coat. So yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. Rage Against the Machine, concert tee. That's a tie, super cute. Vineyard Vines. I think that's a really good BOLO tie brand to be on the lookout for. These are toddler high tops. I have no idea what's going on with those. He's asking $85. But I just did a video on kids items, pre-owned kids items, and there was another pair that sold for big money. I think they sold for like 200 and something. And I'm like, what? They're toddler shoes. So I'm sure he has done his research because he's really good at this. So here's one of the spoon rings he made. He makes some really cool spoon rings also. Here's another one. But yeah, definitely check out his store. Again, I'm going to post it down in the description. Feel free to ask any questions. I will try and I can message him on Facebook and answer any questions you might have. He's 360 Vintage on Poshmark. Actually, it's 360 Vintage CO. So thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to check out my other featured seller videos.